And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. It covers all those aspects affecting the various techniques of our youth.
Beth was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, Ujeli. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, some camp, you don't compensate everybody.
In its key generation sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akbar Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are eventful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures are no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet. Good evening and welcome to another edition of the program People, Places and Events. In today's program we shall be focusing on a very young, talented, dynamic female nurse in Cameroon, and we shall be striving at knowing whether this lot are a happy lot in Cameroon, and she's going to be giving us elucidating accounts about her experience as a female nurse and other related issues. Good day. Who are you? You graduated from the University of Boya. How are you actually facing the job market?
Actually, the job market, job chances are very slim, so we go on voluntary basis. We hand in applications on voluntary basis to various institutions. That's the way we intend to get jobs.
Now you're working somewhere. What's the name of the institution?
Family Healthcare Foundation.
Why are you drinking tonic?
I prefer to take tonic because I believe it tunes my system. It helps me to relax.
Okay, maybe we get on to more serious issues now. Generally, people say the nursing profession is now flooded with girls, especially girls who are not well educated, and they are using it as their best escape from the tediousness of life in this country. What is your reaction to this assertion?
Actually, I believe nursing is supposed to be a core. It's supposed to be a core, a vocation. But so many girls now are going into nursing because we have heard that there is a shortage of nurses in America and Britain. So in order to prepare ourselves to go out, we go into the nursing field. I even had a friend who had sworn that she would never be able to bear the sight of blood, and she had to go and do nursing just because she wanted to go out, and now she's out. So with such nurses, I don't know what, with such a motivation that got them into the field, I don't know what they are going to practice on the patients.
So what are the challenges within the realms of your daily activities? When you go to work, when you come back from work, what are you supposed to do and so on? What functions do you carry in that hospital?
I'm supposed to be at work by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock we do rounds with the doctor. After the rounds with the doctor, we are supposed to check on the patients. We make sure they take their treatment according to schedule. We have a schedule by hour, according to how the patients are supposed to take their drugs, and we check on the patients. We try to find out from them what particular needs they may have, which may not necessarily be medical, and we clean up the patient's surroundings, their environment. That's just a rundown of what we do.
And so far, if we follow the previous session I did say about so many nurses in Cameroon, what about payments? Are you being paid as a professional nurse, or are you being paid what they generally pay those who have graduated from ordinary nursing schools?
We are just being paid like that, and so our qualifications are not really considered.
So what is your reaction to the fact that your qualifications are not considered?
I am working hard to improve myself in the field, not based on my qualification, but based on what I will be able to produce in the field. Because if I can get to the level where I command a lot of respect professionally by the kind of nurse, the quality of nurse I am, I think I'll be doing better.
So, why did you decide to do nursing?
Primarily, I went into nursing because my dad wanted me to be a doctor all along, medical doctor all along. I couldn't get entrance into QS, so I went into nursing. But when I got there, I discovered that it was a whole. I just discovered that it was a core. That's why it was a core.
Why couldn't you have entrance into QS?
I had 3 advanced levels, and I did not even want to bother to try because I knew I heard of people who had 5 advanced levels and they were trying and couldn't get it.
And probably we should delve into something. What is the most horrible thing you've witnessed as a nurse?
The most horrible thing I've witnessed as a nurse is, I think, when a nurse does not understand the patient. When say other nurses I am working with shout down on patients and rude to patients and do not understand the other needs that the patient comes to the hospital with. I think it really grieves me when I see such.
What are these other needs that you think patients need?
Some patients come into the hospital, they may come into the hospital and they may be diagnosed as having malaria. But when you sit at the bedside of the patient and you talk with the patient, you may discover that this is a man who is struggling to run from his duties as a husband, maybe because of pressure from the wife, and talking about International Day of the Woman just coming up soon. Maybe all those pressure from the children, maybe to buy Christmas dresses and all that. He may just want to rest. He may be having some family trouble, or he may be having other needs like he may not be able to pay for his hospital bills.
So are you saying that there is absolutely a lapse in psychotherapy in Cameroon?
I think there's a big lapse because we have reduced nursing functions to just administering drugs and injections and following doctors' orders. But if we really take into consideration what nursing actually is, we are going to be able to cater for the other needs of the patient, because health is defined by who? As the total physical, social and mental well-being of a human being. So we have to take into consideration all these other aspects of the well-being.
Thank you very much for tuning into the program People, Places and Events. And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. It covers all those aspects affecting the various sections of our people.
Beth was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, Ujeli. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, Songo camp, you don't compensate everybody.
in its key generation sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akbar Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. To have lives that are eventful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.